Alright, so we're listing. I gotta clear this off because I want to do the what sold video, but this is some of the stuff I bought out of estate sale. Most of it was empty boxes, so these are all the empty boxes. Some Legos, Micronauts, and Shogun boxes. Some other ones over here. So they're all empty. I bought a lot that was like, it was the end of the day. Nobody wanted it, so I bought it. It was $30, and I can kind of go through some of what I did. So I bought the lot. It was $30. I bought all the boxes, and it was 40. So I put together this hydrocopter, and I put together this one right here. So those two are complete. And then I listed just the boxes for everything else. I listed these. This one sold already for this, which was nice, but this is probably the worst condition box that I have. Maybe not, but for the most part. So some of the other ones that I got in the lot, and then I just had to build everything. Everything was in parts, and so it took a couple hours. There's some other ones in here, different Lego, and then there was some trash ones that I had to just throw away. But I built this one, I built that one, and that one, and that one, all within the lot. Not all the parts were there, but a good portion of the parts were there. So that was kind of cool. It was kind of interesting. In that lot was these two figures here, which I can't figure them out yet. Somebody's got one listed at like $70. It doesn't really have a description of what it is or anything like that. And then I got these boxes listed over here. I kind of just listed one. Sorry for moving the camera so fast. I just listed this one, and I got all those other on the back burner. So I'm gonna shoot for the high and be $20 on this. I don't know if someone's gonna buy it, but it got 2 watches real quick. So I don't know. We'll see. That could be 2 resellers being like, "What's this guy trying to do?" But these are all really good. Most people don't want to grind this stuff out. It's kind of bulky. It takes up a lot of space. Every nick to the box can cause damage and condition wear, yada yada yada. So I got these listed at probably what I paid for the whole lot. I think that's like almost 400. I don't know, something like that. Just these Shogun items, but some of this Micronaut stuff does really good too. I think I got some of these boxes listed out at like $50 each, so that's like 200. This one's listed at like 30. This one's sold at 30. That one's at 30. 50, 50, 70 because that one's built. And this one's at like 50 because that one's built. So, I mean, that's some good money there. I kind of like these cards because, well, this one's one of the rarer ones. One of the rarer figures for this Micronaut, along with this one. And those got some good card stocks. So we'll see. These could do really good too. This could be $50. You never know. You never know. You never know till you try. Yeah. So let me clear that out, and that was just the boxes. I got some other really good stuff. Let me clear this out, and then I'll go to the solds. All right. Some other items that we bought. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. A bunch of car transceivers. radios, CB radios. Let's see here. This one was 5. This was probably 5. It wasn't marked. I didn't look that one up yet. This one's marked 25, which should get, I think that's worth like 50 in parts. This thing was marked 5, but it's kind of like a weird, like, homebrew, which that could be like 30. And then these couple don't really do that well. With this one, I think I'm going to put those 4. I think I'd have 2 more that aren't going to do that well. I'm going to put those 4 in a lot. I'm going to put those, whatever fits in a good box, in a lot, and fire them off that way. And then I got this Yatsu FTM 32D. I think that does 100 in parts. And this FT1802, which I think does about 80 to 100 in parts. So that's pretty good. I got this reel, this big reel. I paid 20 for it, but I think it's worth 40, maybe 45. It's got I don't know what's inside here too, and it's a big roll of film. It's pretty heavy. If that's a whole roll, that could be, I mean, this could be like 20 or 10 to 20, and this one, if it looks like that with a whole roll, could be a little more. But I would pair them where this is the receiving and that's the, or whatever, just to be, so you can play it. Maybe as a lot. That one doesn't have a case. I don't know, maybe 50 to 80. I'm not too sure on that one. Kind of winging it. This is kind of my new setup. This is kind of what my listing area. Yeah. It was decent. All this wasn't here, and now I bought a bunch of stuff, and now all this is here again. There's always no room. So however many times I redo it or try to fix it, it just gets more crammed and condensed and tighter. There's never room back. You get it for like 2 seconds, maybe like 2 days. So this is all the stuff I'm going to be listing. All these are tested, all these consoles. There's a Super, there's a top loader, a regular Nintendo, a couple PS2s, there's a Master System in there. I think there's another Nintendo, PS1. All this V-clamp machinist stuff needs to get listed. And then all this stuff here. That's kind of like the priority, I guess you could say. It's the priority area. And then we'll go to some solds. So there was a couple more solds, and this is some more stuff that needs to go in the basement. This is just the basement store, whatever you want to call it. This is just some random. So 65 for that box of film. I felt okay paying 65. Probably would have felt a little better at like 20. Just because, I mean, there's a lot of liability there. A lot of these are plastic, so there's some money there. We'll see what happens. The film looks good, so I don't really know what's on it. I didn't go through it yet. It's a pile of tools here. It's all like little knick-knack chunks and stuff like that I don't know, just different little chunks of stuff. I grabbed a bunch of door hinges, and there was quite a few hinges in there that do pretty good, and I grabbed all the ones that do okay, and I should have grabbed all the ones that do pretty good. So now I know next time, but there's a ball, there's like a cannonball end here. And those do a little better. So, yeah. Some of them do like $20 a hinge. Pretty crazy. And then have some more Lego boxes, some couple pictures that we got. Some car pictures and some more hinges. This is full of film. I'll show you. So $50 for all that film. Hopefully these are metal inside and not plastic. Didn't even look. I don't look at a lot of stuff when I'm buying it. I just buy it because it's easier and a little faster. There's also 2 more CB units down there. One's marked General Electric, another one's marked I'm unsure. And this is another, just giving you this haul real quick. I think I spent like $4.50 for everything. There's another little film thing with, there was a lot of this film, which I should have grabbed it all. I didn't really see it. Where I like old film, it's kind of interesting. And I don't know if there's any rolls in there either. 20 seemed alright with the nice film box. This was kind of interesting here. Some people collect this stuff, but these are all bootlegs, like mixtapes and stuff, different shows, just different recordings on tape. People like to listen to stuff on tape. I thought there was a little Grateful Dead in here, but it looks like it's just more the Beatles and oh, it's a good mix. Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, The Who. I mean, it's all good stuff. I don't know what that is, but yeah. And, some random papers and some random brochures, a book. I crunched this book out, which is kind of cool. It's GMC Truck Master Parts book. This does pretty good. That was rather interesting price on that. And then that's about it. There's more, but that's like pretty much it. That I can get at. Want to show you what's in there. There's some cool little knickknacks in here. Just little chunks and knives and different little rulers and wrenches. And with this little, this little horse. I'm gonna give that to the wife. She wants a horse, so anyway, like, here's a horse, honey. He's not marked or anything, but yeah, nice horse. Some tap and die stuff. I sell a lot of tap and die clamps. Grab them clamps. Those are always $1 each. Yeah, stuff like that to make nice lots. All right. This is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. All right. Then I've been working on a desk for the wife. Doing some drawers here and some drawers here, some drawers there and there. Little chair. that's not going there, but I'm just working on it. I made this the other day, this little plant stand. You put the plants on it as they go up the stairs. It's got the cheese boxes and the different sewing boxes and different boxes that I had in the shed from different cleanouts and stuff like that. And because it's going good, I'm getting a little excited a little more about this kitchen here. It's coming along. So I got this upper storage compartment. I'm going to do some slats where you can put your pans in there and stuff like that. Excuse me. And then this is an area that's might pull out. I'm not sure how that's going to function yet, but there's going to be like chips and all that, you know, kid snack stuff in there. That's just some extra storage up there. This right here, I'm making this canned goods like rollout thing. So I'll put a handle on this and it'll roll out, and you can kind of like grab your cans and push it back in. There'll be two things you got to open to actually get to a can. So you have to open this and then pull this. There'll be some more pull-out drawers, and I'm gonna measure like different boxes and stuff like that to coordinate. I'll go to the grocery store, I'll start measuring stuff, and then I'll just make it so it's integrated with, like, you know, different, I don't know, I'll have to find common stuff, so it'll work really good. This area here, I'm making another pull-out. So this will have a door that opens, or maybe it'll just be a face with a drawer face that just pulls out, and then there'll be, so it'll pull out, there'll be your like pots and pans and kind of like your 10-piece set kind of in there. Go video. Go video. So, go video. I want to talk a little about empty boxes to vintage items. So, you want to look out for this stuff. I'm going to show you a couple clips of some of the boxes that I found, but even to like boxes to old Star Wars or Transformers, anything like that, or even it goes down to like electronic boxes to old electronics with the manuals and all that stuff. That stuff's pretty collectible. It's not like they're collecting boxes in general. Most people are trying to complete something, and a lot of people like complete sets of things, and even if it's electronic and you have the manual, it's kind of complete because you can always refer back to the manual when you have any problems with the unit for brainstorming or any instructional on the item. Sorry if the camera's shaking, you're getting a little driving experience here. But we're on our way to Woonsocket to meet up with a buyer that wants to buy some of these boxes. They're probably pretty die-hard collector for this type of toy. I mean, they're the first one that acquired within, and they seem to be the most aggressive buyer acquiring within, so it's good that they're a little local. Let me try and elevate the camera so it's not shaking. So, yeah, he's going to be a good buyer. I can already tell just from the conversations we had before the actual meetup. So I'm on my way there now, and I wish I mean, I have some video I showed you some of the boxes, but I'd like to do a little bit more in-depth video of some of these, but I think he's gonna want to buy a real good portion of all of them. So I'm gonna get to the location and kind of just put some on the ground and kind of show you some videos of each one, and so you get a little idea of what you're looking for some of this stuff. But some are pretty rare, some are very rare actually. Some of these boxes are very rare. Bought these out of an estate sale. A good friend of mine was having a liquidation sale. Mainly the estate sale company that I deal with, they were having a liquidation sale. They were liquidating their warehouse because it's a new year, and the volume that they do, they're gonna end up doing 2 to 3, maybe even 4 of these liquidation sales through the whole year, this coming year. So that's good for me. So basically with this liquidation sale, and what's gonna happen is they're gonna clean out the houses and they're gonna put it in their warehouse, and then they're gonna have a sale of, it's gonna be all like the leftovers from all the sales. So be like, hey, if you missed it kind of sale. So that's cool. That's cool. So that's where I picked these up. He gave me a good deal. Price was right. I didn't haggle on it. I paid maybe $1 a box. So that's good. And then we already got some sales through this. So there's one sale right there. If I decide to put a sticky, there's one sale. And yeah, should be pretty good. So I put them online. Guy contacted me. He bought one, so I'm more than liable to go drop this box off to him or meet up with him or whatever. So cash is king, and eBay is not. But eBay did find me the buyer, so they helped, you know, they helped a lot. So, alright. Here you go. You want some driving? You want some, one socket driving here? Yeah, I'll get you some one socket driving here. There we go. Yep, so heading into Rhode Island. The armpit area of Massachusetts, I would say, but it's all good. I like Rhode Island. Rhode Island's a good place to it's a good place to go to the beach. I don't pick a lot in Rhode Island. There we are right there, Rhode Island. I don't pick a lot in Rhode Island. Anytime I go south, I do awful, and anytime I go north to pick, I do great. So I don't know why that happens, but it does.